father.
You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you will call his name Jesus.
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has chosen me to bring good news to the poor.
Not my will, however yours.
I understand that many have already hailed him as king.
Is it with a kiss that you betray the Son of Man?
Then take this cup from me. Not my will, however yours. Yours be done.
Are you the king of the Jews?
Ombeni mutapewa. Naye my dear, nimekupata. Hii ni yako.
At least you can afford to laugh.
Jen, what have you done?
Mlete vita mpaka kwa boma yangu.
Be careful what you wish for, Pete. Unaniambia nini, Alex?
Hata siamini wote ndio command us.
Listen, sio hivyo. Come on. Check it.
Mama Jaba, sasa uchukue maua.
You homewrecker. Umeniita nani?
Huko kuna tu drama. Simu ni filini basi.
Nyinyi wawili sitaki mtu akuja kwa boma yangu kabla mtajua vile mtasuluhisha hii shida yenu.
Welcome to Entertainment Thursday right here on Good Morning Kenya. My name is Mike Migwe. Now, today is the day that we get to your personal space. We get into your personal space, give you the best entertainment you can get. And even now that we are getting into the Easter period, we put you in that Easter mode. So welcome to the program. Where are you watching us from? The show is packed for you. Everything that we have prepared to you is in line with what you need. So you want to tune in to this live broadcast now. Welcome to the program. The crew is in the house. DJ Unique is here. Na sijui umepanga aje bro?
Unajua leo nimeambia ni last supper.
Yeah.
So lazima tupange vitu venye nafaa zikuwe au sio. So wherever you tune in, venye na to watch pale, so make sure you tune in because I have great music lined up for you. Talking of great music, I have new music lined up for you also. Major ali release ngoma, was it yesterday? Very beautiful song.
I saw it on Instagram.
Inaitwa ya mwisho.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful song. Yes. I listened to that song yesterday. Ni kali, ngoma ingine kali sana. Yeah. Kuna pia Calligraph, he has a new song with Silverstone Bass. Very, very nice song. Kuna Moji Shot Baba also has a new song called Kesho. Breeder and Mandy pia wako na new song inaitwa Bado. Ni weekday. Njerai. He has a new song pia inaitwa Decide. And Nandi also all the way from TZ. Ako pia na new song. So as we continue with the show, I'll be sampling those songs. Make sure mazena ku entertain on your screens. How's you?
VVD is in the house.
Not VVD.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember. It was last week, but one, you know, where I got baptized. They decided my name will be VVD. It's a good name. It's a good stage name. But no. Miss V is better for my stage name. Anyway, a very good morning to each and every one of you who are tuned in on the show. As the rest of my colleagues have already mentioned, today is going to be a good one. And remember, right now, Thursday is the new Friday, and this is literally, because today is Friday already, well, it's Thursday, but it's Friday, because tomorrow is also not a working day. So today is Friday, tomorrow is Friday, Saturday is Saturday, Sunday is Sunday, and then Monday is Senior Sunday. So it's a long weekend,
Yeah.
and we as the Good Morning Kenya team, Entertainment Thursday, we will make sure that your celebration begins officially today. So hold us accountable to that, because we are about to have some fun right here on the show. We'll be having amazing interviews as well lined up, so you do not want to touch that dial. My name is Vivian Degwa. This is Entertainment Thursday on Good Morning Kenya. Let's get this show on the road.
Nice. Indeed, as we get into the entertainment of today's program, let's first of all look at what our local dailies are reporting on their front pages. And I will start with the Star newspaper. MPs defy Raila as CDF storm brews. That story is told on page 6 of the Star newspaper. This is what they have captured on the front page of the Star newspaper. Courts have declared CDF unconstitutional, but MPs have clung to it. That is a story we'll read on page 6 of the Star newspaper. Spotlight on multi-billion shilling tech contracts, that is tabulated on the front page of the Star. It's reporting that electronic travel authorization, that is ETA, vendor ranked 23% of earnings money disbursed to Swiss accounts. E-Citizen, state has little control over system and payment portal. Hustler Fund, loan management, repayments and records fully controlled by private providers. SHIF or SHA, private operators pocketed 104 billion. State has no control over the system. IFMIS, billions spent on upgrade and software renewals. NEMIS, Education Ministry, has no ownership rights. Users cannot independently manage student data or verify system integrity. That is what is captured on that tabulation that you will find on the front page of the Star newspaper. KWS rescues and treats giraffe with maggot-infested wound at Meru. That is what is captured on the front page of the Star. Vivian, what is captured on
the Daily Nation?
Yes.
Okay, I have with me a copy of the Daily Nation, and it has begun with the, you know, it's Pasaka, so there are Pasaka deals for a particular supermarket, so you can get your copy and check on that. But on the first page, on the top page of the Daily Nation, we have Afia House Chiefs doctored organ trafficking dossier. That is the main headline of the Daily Nation this morning. Now, a member of a government team that investigated suspicious kidney transplants at the Eldoret Medihill Hospital has sensationally claimed that the final report was altered to exclude damning findings, deepening the controversy surrounding a scandal that put the lives of many Kenyans in grave danger. Who exactly was behind this interference and for what reason? So that story has been written in depth on page 3 of the Daily Nation. Another story highlighted on the top page of the Daily Nation, we have inside radical changes to school exams. Now, a new bill, the Kenya National Education Assessments Council Bill 2025, that is to be presented to Parliament soon, proposes radical changes in the management and administration of national examinations and assessments, even as the country continues to implement the new competency-based curriculum that is KBC. Some proposals include electronic marking of tests, AI-powered scoring of exams, real-time assessments, as well as tougher penalties for cheats. Another story highlighted on the top page of the Daily Nation is end of an era as state now moves to close down children's homes. About 1,000 children's homes will cease to exist following an order by the state that explores new ways of care for this vulnerable group. And that is a story that is on page 2. Another story highlighted is CBK lifts ban on licensing of new commercial banks. Now, CBK ends decade-long CBK ends a decade-long moratorium of the licensing of new commercial banks in the country, citing an improved legal and regulatory environment. And the last story that has been highlighted on the front page, we have senior government officials, including a principal secretary and a member of parliament, have been taken to court over the alleged embezzlement of more than 2.7 billion shillings. Now, Korir Ntutu accused of defrauding landowners out of 2.7 billion shillings SGR payment. That is what is on the top page of the Daily Nation. You've got a copy of the Standard?
I have the Standard. And the story that is making headline is about the nominees, the CS nominees that were being vetted by Parliament. Unfit but approved. This is what is captured on the front page of the Standard. Parliament has lived up to its tag of being the executive's laundromat, while legislators had serious concerns about several cabinet appointees. They chose to look the other way and rubber stamp President William Ruto's choices. There were rumors, there were murmurs and protest, but all that now stands between the new team and an office is a swearing in ceremony to be announced soon. That story is told on page 4 of the Standard newspaper. And the paper has captured some of the words that were spoken by some MPs within Parliament, and I can just sample a few. This is Junet Mohammed saying, if you asked me, the Minister for Gender should be a man because gender cuts across. A man would have ensured that gender parity is properly mainstreamed. Women are given opportunities to deal with their matters, but they do not take it seriously. Well, Otiende Amolo said, Article 152 is clear that a cabinet secretary shall not be a member of parliament. Ruku should not have come to the house. His presence today raises questions about the separation of powers between parliament and executive. Of course, you can read that story in detail on page 4 of the Standard. There's an alarming story here concerning kidneys. Now, kidney for pennies. Price of desperation. Poor Kenyans have been caught up in a web of global organs black market, and it is taking a toll on many. Some have sold their kidneys for a few coins and their health is now in tatters. You can read that story on the front page of the Standard newspaper. Indeed, that is what the dailies have captured. Now, we take a very short musical break as we get ready to get into another conversation, the first conversation of the day, which is about based on youth and governance, but today we are looking at the empowerment of young women in leadership. What are the challenges? Are there recommendations that we can use to ensure that they elevate themselves or they get to those leadership positions? So that is a conversation that will be happening right here on Entertainment Thursday. I have 3 brilliant ladies that will be joining me for this conversation. I have Deborah Towet, who is founder Safe Steps Foundation, and also Nyasaina Komboka, who is the founder and CEO of the African Environmental Youth Advisory, and Brenda Tom Atieno,